He's tired of Tasha's tops.
They come down like this, the cleavage is popping out, you know what I mean?
And on top of that,
Tasha's got a collection of fake hair that you would not believe.
so he had a date with a more conservative woman.
I'd be conservative too if I didn't have that much booze.
A natural woman.
No wigs, all natural.
Except for the weave, honey.
This is natural looking, hers have chin straps on it.
After Tasha has a blind date too, will they stay together or have a change of heart?
I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later, but first let's meet our couple. Now, she admits that she's a spoiled brat who usually gets more attention from her poodle named Baby than she does from the guy she dates. And he says that he used to be a dog with women, but now he cherishes them. Yes, isn't that sweet? They've been together now for the past 4 months. Please welcome Ron Lewis and Tasha Wilson. Welcome to the show. Now, I understand your relationship has been in the doghouse a little bit lately. Tasha, does Ron like your dog?
He loves my dog.
He likes Baby?
Yeah, he's really good with my dog. She every time he comes over, he's like, "Where's Baby? Where's Baby?" And she runs to him and he holds her. And
It's
I like
the cutest
that.
little thing.
Did Baby lick you a little bit?
Baby's frisky.
You're frisky.
My baby's frisky.
All right. Ron, how does Tasha stand out from other women that you've gone out with?
Tasha's a lot more daring than most of the girls I've dated. Which is good.
We like to hear that.
I love daring. For instance, like our first date, she sang. Like this jam came on the radio, and all of a sudden she started to blow. And I got chills. I'm starting to shake and stuff in the car. It was great. I loved it. It was good. It was good stuff.
It was awful. She was singing a Spice Girls song.
But it worked for me.
Oh. Now, Ron, you say she's daring. Is there any times that she's too daring?
Some of the outfits that she wears, it's a little bit too daring for me. Like
what?
For instance, like the Hoochie Mama tops. I mean, they come down like this, the cleavage is popping out. I mean,
well, listen, just tighten those things down. That won't happen. You'll be okay.
Doesn't wear the bra. She's
I can't believe you're even
Brazier
saying
challenge, I like to say.
Oh.
Tasha, let me ask you the same thing about Ron. Anything too daring about Ron?
Oh, sex. Ron is... Wait a minute. Ron is like the nastiest, like most tacky, like sexual person. He wants me to watch. Wait a minute. He wants me to watch pornos with him. I'm not. He wants me to have sex. He wants me to have sex on the kitchen table. You know?
So let me ask you this about Ron. Is Ron a very humble kind of guy?
Oh no, not at all. Ron is the most conceited snob I've ever met. No. A guy can be looking at me and he'll say, "Oh my God, look at that guy. He's totally looking at me. He's checking me out. He must be gay." The guy could be looking at me. His head is so swollen, it's gonna blow up. And he thinks he's the funniest guy in the world. He thinks he's so funny. He's always cracking jokes.
I am the funniest guy that I know.
He thinks he's funnier. Wait.
Now, Ron, what about? Let me ask you a
He thinks he's
point.
funnier than Seinfeld.
Let me ask him about what you said, though. Ron, when you're out with Tasha, are you happy the way she dresses when these guys are checking them out, even though you think they're looking at you?
Tasha's got a collection of fake hair that you would not believe. I mean, this girl opens up the closet and spins around the carousel and grabs the first one she sees and puts it on. And it's like,
you have a problem with that?
Here's
the
the
tag
problem with
hanging
my
out the
hair.
back.
Here's the problem with my hair.
What?
But what's this? I mean, he has nice hair, right? But the Michael Jackson ABC look left.
Tasha, what's wrong act like when you guys are alone together?
When we're alone, he gets phone calls, right? And he goes into the bathroom with his phone call. All the time. All I hear is this.
I'm being nice. I'm being kind, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not always
being
sleeping.
considerate.
I'm not always sleeping.
Are you being a little secretive in there?
Not at all.
You're totally
Listen,
being...
she's sleeping.
All right, Ron, tell me.
2 weeks into the relationship...
All right, wait, we have to go to a break here. Ron, before we go...
Oh, my God.
Tell me why this is a good time for the two of you to date somebody else.
I mean, I'm in LA for a couple of years now, and this is my experimental stage. I need something to see.
So I'm an experiment. I'm an experiment?
This is what this is what I'm talking about. Listen, what I need is something to push me in one direction or the other, you know? And that's why I decided to try something new, see what else LA has to offer.
All right, we'll see what kind of push you get here from the show. Obviously, Ron and Tasha's relationship has gotten a little rough around the edges. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or will they have a change of heart? So stay with us. Change of heart. We are here with Ron and Tasha. Now, Ron claims that Tasha's not good mom material. Now, he also thinks that she wears too much fake hair and not enough clothes to cover her cleavage. So, we sent him out with an aspiring obstetrician who has a closet full of conservative tops and no wigs. Please welcome Makida Strader. Tasha, does Makida look a little more conservative than you do?
Well, I mean, she's conservative, but I mean, I'd be conservative too if I didn't have that much boobs.
Ron, did Makida dress this conservatively for your date?
Oh, no, actually, when I first saw her, she was dressed in like a sweatsuit outfit because we're going to go play basketball. Which she's very good at, might I add. But it's something like Tasha would never do anything athletic.
No
you know
hoops.
what I mean? You know, it's more than this, you know what I mean? Right over here. We got
Now,
this right
Ron,
here.
she wants to be a doctor, we understand that, but was she good when she was shooting hoops with you?
Yeah, this girl's real good.
She take you down?
Dad took me down through the elbow, you know, little trash talking. Yeah.
Now, Makida, did you consider Ron any kind of competition when you were shooting?
Oh, yeah. We both played very hard, trash talk, very competitive.
You guys liked that trash talk, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ron would love trash talk anyway.
I think he went a little bit easy on me. We sweated. Then we went back to my house and took showers.
Showers? You took showers? I didn't
Now,
know.
Ron, was that separate showers?
I mean, before anybody gets the wrong idea.
Right.
I mean, she lives at home with her parents, you know, I'm respecting everything.
She lives with her parents.
Oh, like that's something novel.
This
Come
girl's
on,
gonna be a
Tasha.
doctor. Come on now. You gotta help her out. But anyways.
So it was respectable.
Yeah,
Showered
respectable.
separately.
I showered, went downstairs, hung out with her mother, you know, talked to her mother and all. The funny thing was, her mother was watching like this religious channel and passes me the remote control. And I mean, I don't want to look like Satan turning the religious channel on, so I'm like,
Yeah, where do you go from there?
You can watch the gospel. That's fine with me.
Now, Ron, after Makida came down from showering everything, what was she dressed like at that point?
Oh man, well, number one, we matched, which was great. She had this gray tight skirt on, with these knee-high boots, and
You talk about my shirts? Hoochie mama boots? You mean boots like this?
Hoochie mama tops.
Very classy, not
It's
hoochie.
like,
There's a difference.
it's like we're making a Dr. Dre video over here, you know?
All right, Ron, and knowing how you feel about fake hair, now Makida wasn't wearing any kind of wigs or anything, was she?
No wigs, all natural. Yes, I love it.
Except for the weave, honey. You don't know, I know. That's a weave.
And you have one too?
No, this is all my hair. This is all my hair. But you have a couple of tracks in there. It looks nice, don't get me wrong, I'm not insulting you. It looks really nice, but you can tell that there are
All right, we'll get to more hair tips later. Makida, you guys had matching outfits on, Ron said, but was there a mutual attraction?
Yeah, definitely. He was a change from the ghetto men with the gold teeth that are always attracted to me, and I loved his curly hair. His hair is beautiful. It's a little bit shorter than the men I usually date.
All right, Ron,
She
you
likes
said
your leg a little bit,
Ron,
too.
you said that Tasha. She's touching, I know.
Yeah.
Ron, you said that Tasha can be sometimes a little bossy, a little pushy. Was Makida like that at all?
Makida's on the other end of the spectrum. She's more of the indecisive type, which in the beginning was kind of annoying, you know? She's like, you know.
And then Makida, did you make a decision? Did you finally decide?
Oh, yeah. We went to this lingerie shop, and he picked out
There's
an
the
outfit.
freaking Ron again.
He picked out an outfit that he thought would look really nice on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
On a first date, you got into some lingerie for him?
Yeah.
Now, you picked it out or you bought it?
I can see why those gold tooth guys are attracted.
Ron, who do you say is more kinky, Makida or Tasha?
Without a doubt, Makida is. I mean, so I'm sitting across from her from dinner. I'm like, shock me right now. I want you to shock the hell out of me. And she was telling me all these crazy places that she's had sex, like under the bleachers of a football game, in an elevator. Now that's team spirit right there, you know what I mean?
Go team, go.
Go team, go.
Makida, did you get the impression that Ron might be maybe a little too kinky for you?
Oh, not too kinky at all. Actually, when we were playing pool, as he was kissing my ear and whispering, nah, I think we were a really good match.
You felt that you guys were kind of in sync then.
Yeah.
Now, Ron, we know that Makida took you down in basketball. Who won on the pool table?
I won the first game. She won a second. And I'm like, I'm a gambling man. No. So I was like, let's put up something for grabs, why don't we? The winner gets to take whatever he or she wants, and she beat me.
So, Makida, you won the bet. What did you collect?
I didn't collect anything yet. I told him that he had to leave his girl first, because I'm not the type of woman that gets down like that on the first date.
But the potential's there. That's what I like.
Ron, tell me about the good night part of this date. How did that go?
The good night end?
Yeah, how did the things end at, at the end of the date?
Ended on a high note. Walked her back to the door, had her all to myself, and went in for the kill. I'm still shaking from it right now.
Oh, really?
That's not something you get over.
Makida, was there some kissing going on or what?
Yeah, his kiss was very gentle and passionate, and I forgot where I was. It was
It just blew you away right there at the door.
Yes.
All right. Will Ron have a change of heart so that Makida can collect on her bet? We're going to find that out a little bit later. But next, we're going to meet the man that Tasha dated, and we get to hear what happened on their date, so stay with us. Change of heart. We just heard what happened on Ron's date with Makida, and now we're going to meet the man that Tasha dated. Now, Tasha's fed up with Ron's phone conversations with other women, his kinky sex fantasies, and his ego. So we sent her out with a guy who says he's a reformed womanizer. He also says he hasn't had a girlfriend in 4 years because he's looking for one that he can commit to. So please welcome Kevin Artist. Hey, Ron, let me ask you, does Kevin look like a reformed womanizer to you?
If he's a player, Kunta Kinte's a player.
See, that's exactly what I expect from a crack opie guy like that. See,
Kevin,
you're tired, bro.
Kevin, tell us why you changed your ways.
Well, I'm older now, Chris, and I've learned to, I step back, reassess my values, and now I take time, and I'm not in a rush to fall in love.
Okay. Tasha, you said earlier one of the good things you did say about Ron is the way he treats your dog, little Baby. How did Kevin do with Baby?
Well, he did really well, but he brought me a book of poetry first, and so he gave me a book of poetry.
Oh, man.
And,
I was doing that back in 10th grade. He just learned it. He's like, that's a good one. I'm going to use that one.
Kevin, was Tasha flaunting anything like Ron says that she does?
No, she dressed very classy, conservative, looked lovely, much as she does now.
Speaking of
surprise.
Kevin, would you have any problem with Tasha's wig situation if she was doing different hair?
No. She looked very, very good. And, it's her prerogative what she wants to do.
Tasha, let me ask you about Kevin's style. What do you think? Did you like it?
Yeah, I think he's very laid back. He has dreadlocks, which makes him really attractive.
Kevin, do women, are they usually attracted to your dreadlocks?
Yeah, but they're just like, he's just like other women. They see the dreads and then they think, well, laid back, no brain. And so I like to show them that I have a brain and...
What you talking about, man? I like your dreads.
See, this is the maturity level that I deal with all the time.
I see.
That's why...
Kevin, Ron said that Tasha's a little pushy, so did she take charge of the date and make all the plans?
We made the plans together, so that way I know it help out, and I thought it'd be funner that way. That way we both are doing something that we like. And so she made the dinner plans, and we went to her favorite restaurant, and where everyone knew her, by the way.
She's very popular.
She's very personable. She
McDonald's is my spot.
She introduced me.
And Tasha, let me ask you this, because Ron, ignores you when he gets a phone call. Now here you are in a room full of people that everybody knows you. How was Kevin?
Kevin was great. We went after dinner. We went to this show. It was like a disco kind of club, and at first I was a little uncomfortable because he was dancing with other women. But he ended up bringing me out there, and I never dance. I never ever dance, and so he seemed
Wait,
like
so
kind
you
of
dance with him now?
Well, and Ron was allowed. Ron.
He seemed like he was just too good to be true. You know, I never dance.
And Kevin, Tasha never gets out on the dance floor. She finally got her out there. Did you guys get really close or not?
Well, it was fast music, so we weren't too close, Chris. But once we got back to the table, we were, much as we are now, close, intertwined legs, and
Tasha, while you were there at the table, anything unusual happened?
Well, he had this friend there that was kind of like telling him like, oh, don't buy me any drinks, because he was buying drinks all night, and his friend kept saying, oh, don't buy me any more drinks, man. I know you can't afford it. I know you can't afford it. And I was kind of thinking like, it was making me a little uncomfortable because I was like, oh God, maybe I'm gonna have to like spend some money.
Wait, so
here.
the place you went to don't take food stamps?
so I had a credit card.
So Tasha, did he use it? Did he take you somewhere expensive?
Yeah, well, after that we went to Denny's.
Yeah.
Oh well.
We went there. We just.
So you got the employee discount.
Wait a minute. We only went there for coffee afterwards because it was so late. We had such a long night, and so I just wanted to go out and talk, and so that's the only place.
Right. So you go have coffee, hang out at Denny's.
We didn't go to have a meal or anything. We already ate. He had already taken me to dinner, so.
And
So
so
we just had coffee to talk.
All right, and what
Adults
you guys
do that.
What was the conversation like?
Right.
So we're allowed out. We're allowed out after curfew.
And Kevin, what was the conversation like? What was it about?
Well, I just wanted to find out her futures and plans and just everything about her.
And he's not like into sexual things. Like we didn't talk about sex, and
Jail will
he
do
wasn't
that
like
to you.
he was.
Tasha, Ron gave Makida a little kiss goodnight. What about the two of you? How did your date end?
Well, I really wanted to kiss him really bad because I'm very attracted to him. But I didn't kiss him because I knew that I shouldn't, and that I didn't feel comfortable with doing it. Even though I knew Ron would, because I know his personality and the way he is.
That's how little boys are.
I knew that he would kiss her.
You know, they just.
He's a man.
He's all
No,
scared. He's
no,
like,
no,
shut
no,
up,
no,
what you
no.
Now, Kevin, now that you know that Ron and Makida kissed at the end of the date, do you wish you would have pushed it a little further?
Oh no, I'm not into that anymore. You know, I'm not just looking for a piece of ass. I'm looking for something more stable.
Come on, a little long term. Okay. All right. That's our last question. Now we need to know, will Ron and Tasha have a change of heart, or will they end up staying together? During the break, they're going to make their decisions, and we'll find out what they decided when we come back, so stay right here on Change of Heart. Change of heart. We are now at the moment of truth because during the break, Ron and Tasha, they each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Now, Ron, you came on the show because you said you wanted to find what LA had to offer as far as getting out there and dating and doing a little experimenting, so that's what happened. You said you wanted to date somebody who didn't have all these wigs and things going on, and maybe that wasn't flaunting their chest so much. So we hooked you up with Makida. You guys shot hoops. You went, you shot some pool. You did some lingerie shopping. You guys had a really nice date. But it's your decision. Do you want to stay together, or have you had a change of heart?
I had a great time with Makida. She's such a wonderful girl. I mean, nothing wrong I can go into, but I'm gonna stay.
Stay together. All right. Makida, sorry things didn't work out for you. Tasha, now we're going to come to you for your decision. Now, you said you wanted to go out with somebody that wasn't so cocky and wasn't so egocentric, somebody that was going to be paying attention to you and not other women, and then again, somebody that wasn't so kinky as you said Ron happened to be. So, you had a really nice date with Kevin. He liked the dog. You guys went out dancing. You know, you spent a lot of time together, dinner, footsie, playing all those things. Coffee at Denny's afterwards. But Ron does want to stay together, so what is your decision? Change of heart or stay together?
Well, I really care about Ron, and he's like a really good person, but I think that if he can kiss someone that he just meets on the first date and shower at her house and everything, it just seems like he would want to do that with every girl. So I'd like to go out with Kevin.
Change of heart. Kevin, does that work for you?
That's fine.
Okay, that works for Kevin. Now, you guys came on here, and Ron said you wanted to experiment, and sometimes when you're experimenting, things can go awfully wrong, and things didn't really go the way you wanted them here, Ron. But I'm sure there's somebody out there better suited for you that you'll be all right with. But thanks for being here. All right, that's our show for today. Thanks to Ron and Makida, and good luck to Tasha and Kevin in their new relationship. We'll see you here next time on Change of Heart.